What's going on, guys? Manny here, back with another Pokemon Go video for you guys, doing some more Go Battle League matches for you. Ever since the updates where Niantic fixed that airplane mode exploit, I've been having a lot more fun with the Go Battle League. So, jumping right into it, as you can see here, we have Alolan Raichu versus my Toxicroak. Toxicroak can win this matchup with proper shield usage and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and launch that Mud Bomb there, which is gonna force the shield. And then I tried to switch out to not have to force the shield myself here, but as you can see, I wasn't fast enough on that. So I'll go ahead and shield that Grass Knot. He switches into the Seismitoad, which I go ahead and shield here right now because I was expecting Earth Power, not Muddy Water. So because of that, I'm now done both my shields, and I switched into a Azumarill, which, as you can see, is not the best switch here because I did also forget that Seismitoad can learn Sludge Bomb. So again, because of that, little spoiler warning here, my Azumarill is going to end up losing this matchup here because I have no shields, I'm locked, I can't switch out, and he has another Sludge Bomb here as well. So and also for this video, I'm going to be focusing on Toxicroak, Registeel, and Azumarill, so I'll probably just keep my entire lineup up on the screen the entire time, so you guys can just see my lineup, and then obviously I will show my opponent's lineup once they bring out their Pokemon. So, but I do go ahead and take out the Seismitoad there. He brings out Azumarill, and he has no shields left either, so I go ahead with the Sludge Bomb here, which is going to do massive damage against Azumarill, and then I'm going to go ahead and switch out to Registeel, which is basically just going to tank anything that Azumarill launches, unless it's like a Hydro Pump, but Hydro Pump does a really good amount of damage. Brings back in the Alolan Raichu, but I do have the Flash Cannon ready to go here for this Alolan Raichu, which is going to do massive damage as well. It won't take it out, but Registeel is going to be able to survive any of the attacks here. Thunder Punch does pretty good amount of damage to Registeel, and he actually is able to get off another charge attack here as well, which does almost take out Registeel, but obviously with the fast attacks, it takes it out anyways. And then I have the Erase here to my Mud Bomb, which I am able to get to, and that is going to be enough to take out the Azumarill here. So GG's to my first opponent there. I forgot your screen name, but you know who you are if you're somehow watching this. So going on to game 2, we got Rufus Rage here, and as you can see, I also am rank 9. I have been playing Go Battle League, but I wasn't really recording my matches because I was running into that exploit a lot where people would use the airplane thing, and but I'm just glad that that's fixed. So as you can see here, I just build up some energy with my Toxicroak against this Azumarill, and then I immediately switch out to my own Azumarill here and run into an Ice Beam, which obviously no need to be shielded here. And now, depending on the moveset of his Azumarill, will decide the outcome of the match here. So obviously, if you're going against another Azumarill with yours, Play Rough is the way to go because it is going to be more effective over like Hydro Pump and Ice Beam. And here, as you can see, he's also running Play Rough. So basically, it's just the race to Play Roughs here. I am able to get another one off here, hoping to get a shield, which just do a good amount of damage as well. And he does let it go through. So we're both kind of being stubborn here with shields. We don't want to shield either one of its either's attacks, and we're just gonna keep doing as much damage as possible. And there goes that one there. So I take down his Azumarill, and he brings in Toxicroak, and I'm able to go for an Ice Beam here, hoping to bait a shield with the Ice Beam, which I am able to do. So which is really good. So I got one shield down, and but now his Toxicroak is loaded on energy, but I do have mine as well, which also has energy built up from the start of the match. So I go ahead and launch a Mud Bomb of my own. That takes his other shield, and I'm going to go ahead and shield this as well because more than likely it's going to be a Mud Bomb, which it is. So, and obviously this mirror match is basically just the race to Mud Bombs here. So I am able to get off one more Mud Bomb here, which pretty much shows that my Toxicroak's attack is a little bit higher, which does take out his. And then his last Pokemon is going to be a Frostlass here. And right here I should have gone for you'll see here. So I'm going to go ahead and block this, but I go for Mud Bomb. I should have just gone for the Sludge Bomb just because it would do more damage, but Mud Bomb just charges up faster. So go ahead, and as you can see, I'm able to get off another one. So if I would have gone off with the Sludge Bomb, I wouldn't have been able to get to the second Mud Bomb off right away. So I do take game 2 there. So GG's to my opponent for that one. Going on to game 3 here, we got I'm not even going to pronounce her name because I'll probably end up butchering that. But yeah, so we got her, and again, we're going to start off Toxicroak. So as you guys probably see, I lead Toxicroak most of the time. Well, spoiler, I lead with Toxicroak all the time. It's just a good Pokemon. As you can see there, they started off with Umbreon and then immediately switched over to Meganium, I decided to stay in just because Meganium is going to be taking massive damage to that Sludge Bomb here. And but I do go for a Mud Bomb hoping to bait a shield. So I'm going to go ahead and launch that, which I do get. So I do get the shield bait, which is what I wanted. And then I'm immediately going to switch out to Registeel here. And I actually am, I believe I shield this as well, thinking it is going to be Earthquake. Nope, I let this go through. So another spoiler, I do shield the next time here. Because, you know, I miscounted the first time there. So that's why I let it go. But so I do launch that Flash Cannon. And right here is when I do use my shield, because I actually was counting properly, and I knew an Earthquake was coming. So I'm gonna go ahead and just launch another Flash Cannon here, which again, Registeel, it's a great Pokemon in Great League, but it is rather annoying if you go up against it. So I apologize to all of my opponents if you guys are watching this, and you know, I apologize if you hate Registeel. Yeah, so it brings in the Umbreon. Registeel's gonna be able to tank that foul play, and then I go for a Focus Blast here, which is going to do massive damage to that Umbreon, and basically just do as much damage as I can, just to whittle the health down. But the Umbreon here is going to launch another foul play, which almost takes out Registeel, but again, Fast Attack finishes it off. Then I bring back in my Toxicroak here with the Mud Bomb ready to go, which is going to knock out the Umbreon here. Basically almost knocks him out, but you know, one counter takes it down, and then he brings in Skarmory here. And I'm just doing as much damage as I can. I go for a Mud Bomb. Should have gone with a Sludge Bomb here, to be honest. But, you know, I guess I just wanted to get more damage off as fast as possible. Obviously, I can't do anything with the Sky Attack, so Toxicroak is going to go down, but I do have a Azumarill in the background ready to go. So, basically, it's GG's at this point, because one Ice Beam will take out the Skarmory here. So, I'm going to go ahead and launch the Ice Beam and take down the Skarmory. So, again, GG to my opponent there. Going on to the next game, we have Judge Morris here, and yeah, just again, I've been having a lot of fun ever since the exploit's been fixed. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents. But as you can see, we start off with the Toxicroak mirror match, and again, it's just a race to the Mud Bomb. So basically, whoever has the higher attack stat here, unless we overfarm, is going to get that charge move off first. So go ahead and launch my Mud Bomb here. He's going to shield, which is obviously the right play, and then I'm going to do the exact same thing and shield as well, because obviously I know what's coming. And again, it's just a race to the Mud Bomb to see who can get this first. And I actually go ahead and switch out to a Azumarill here. So as you saw, I did charge up my Mud Bomb, so I do have one ready to go. But I switched out because I knew Azumarill was going to be able to tank this. He does the exact same thing here. And this is where IVs do matter. As you can see, both of our CPs are the same. We're both at 1494. But just look at the outcome of this matchup here. So my Azumarill had less health than his, and we're both running Play Rough. So theoretically, because of the health my Azumarill had when his came out, he should win this matchup here because he had more health. I'm sure I was able to get off Play Rough first, but as you can see, IVs do matter. We're not shielding anything here. So again, I'm gonna let this go through, and basically, you know, yeah. As you can see, because of the health there, his Azumarill obviously won. So, but I do get the shield there, which is really nice. And then I'm just farming up as much as I can, and then I switch into Registeel here, and just gonna basically tank this whatever attack this Azumarill launches, because Ice Beam isn't gonna do much, Play Rough isn't gonna do much. He brings in Toxicroak, but I am able to get off a Flash Cannon before he's able to get off a Mud Bomb. Basically just farming off that Azumarill the first time, which does take out his Toxicroak. And I also still do have a shield as well. So here I know that I'm going to be able to get off a Focus Blast, so I'm not going to shield any of the attacks that Umbreon brings out here. So obviously, because Registeel is a little freaking tank, and I go for a Focus Blast, and again, this is going to do massive damage here, and would have done more damage if I would have hit that Excellent, but it is what it is. Not going to complain about it. And I do shield this here. I probably didn't need to be honest. But as you can see, I immediately switch into Toxicroak here, and I have a Mud Bomb ready to go. So this is going to end up taking down, or basically almost taking down the Umbreon. And again, just one counter will finish it off. Then he brings back in a Azumarill, and I'm able to actually get off one more Mud Bomb to finish the match there as well. So that's going to be another GG's to me and my opponent there. Going on to the next game here, we have a Heartbroken Kid. And, yeah, let's just see how this matchup goes here. So again, we have my Toxicroak versus Azumarill. And again, depending on shield usage, Toxicroak can win this. So here I'm just farming up as much energy as I can, and then I immediately switch out to Registeel. And again, just hoping to see, I decided not to shield this because I want to see if it's Hydro Pump, which it is. So obviously in this matchup with Hydro Pump, Azumarill can win. So I go ahead and launch a Flash Cannon, hoping to get a shield, which he lets go through as well. And then he immediately switches out to Mawile. Now, as you can see here, this Mawile knows Fire Fang, which is why it's doing massive damage to Registeel there, and it does have Power Up Punch as well. So, but I do shield it because I did have the Focus Blast ready to go, and ignore that little weak connection there. That still pops up every now and then, which is a little annoying, but it doesn't really affect a lot. And then I go ahead, so he does take out my Registeel, then I go ahead and switch into Toxicroak here, hoping to get another shield, which I do. But as you can see, that Fire Fang with the Power Up Punch is doing a lot of damage to Toxicroak here. So I go ahead and invest my other shield as well. So, and again, Fire Fang is just doing massive damage. So Power Up Punch on Mawile is it's a very strong thing. So go off and launch another Mud Bomb, which takes out his Mawile. And now he's just debating what he wants to bring out, running out the clock, which is smart. Brings back in the Azumarill. I go ahead and switch into my Azumarill here. And then he's going to go ahead and switch out to that Raichu. Go for the Play Rough here to just do massive damage, which obviously, as you can see, does work really, really well. But he is able to get off what's most likely going to be a Grass Knot here. Or no, it's a Wild Charge, which basically almost knocks out Azumarill. And then he's able to finish me off with Fast Attacks. I take out his Raichu, and now it's just a race to Fast Attacks. But as you can see, he ends up getting his charge attack there first. So that's gonna be it for the video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it.